watt, right?
25 watt.
So this is the loading now. Also, there's a time there.
Okay, it actually shows the backup hours
yes.
that I have left with my current load.
Because you still have 96% of the battery.
In terms of load and how much load do I need to deplete this battery?
You know, the AC output is 1000 watts.
1000 watts,
yes. Maximum.
Okay.
But there's a surge for this inverter as well.
Okay.
So 1500 watts, you can load 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds,
yes, and 1700 watts, it shut off.
Okay.
It shut off. Yes.
So
don't worry about some overload, little bit overload. It can protect.
So, well, it has cool protective measures to protect the system from getting spoiled. So
yeah,
with my 2 kilowatt, if I have a load of say 200 watts, 300 watts, or 400 watts, so the backup is going to go about 2000 watt divided by 400 watt, right?
2000 watt. There is a exchange rate.
Okay, exchange. So it's not exactly
convert rate. Okay. It's not exactly. Okay. This exchange rate is probably 90%.
Okay.
Yeah, 90%. So if we say it's 2 kilowatts hour, probably you can get 1.8.
Okay.
Yeah, 1.8 kilowatt hour output, real capacity. Okay. Yes.
After converting from DC to AC,
yes,
then we lose some energy.
Yes, because 2 kilowatts hour is a DC lithium battery capacity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, when people see most of these devices, they think, okay, I think it's something that we can only use with an extension box. Can we connect this to an actual changeover switch in the house and power? I
saw people use that. They connected this side. This is input from the NEPA and they connected this side to the changeover.
Okay.
Yeah, to the changeover.
So it actually can work that way.
It can work that way.
Okay,
it can work that way. But they modified, they cut it and modified it with a wire.
Input and output. Okay.
Yes, definitely. I saw people doing that.
That really works. So this can power fridge if it's not insanely consuming energy. And this cannot, definitely.
This cannot, because fridge.
This has bigger battery. This has half of what this guy has, so which is 1000 watt. This guy has 200 watt inverter. So, in terms of aesthetics, what information can we get from this screen right here?
If you check the screen.
So,
if you check the screen, you can see now, because we use this one to power the lights, right? To power the lights of the studio. The lights is around 25, is it 25 watt?
Yeah, 25 watt.
25 watt, right?
25 watt.
So this is the loading now. Also, there's a time there.
Okay, it actually shows the backup hours that I have left with my current load.
Because you still have 96% of the battery, right?
Yeah.
From 2 kilowatt.
Yeah,
from 2 kilowatts hour. Yeah. So it can run these lights for 32 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, 36. But because it's changing up and down. Yeah. It cannot give you an exactly accurate one, but at least you have a reference how long time it can run. So this is a load. This is the load information.
So for the Hero E one, this is how I basically get my backup hours. So it tells me how many percent I have. So I think each of those bars stands for 25%.
25%. Okay. You are right. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the maximum PV input this can take?
PV input.
Yeah, solar panels. Yeah.
It's this PV input for this one is 200.
200 watts.
Yes, 200
Just one unit of 200 watts.
Yes.
That's fine.
That is the input limitation from the machine. But we recommend to put a little bit bigger PV. Okay. Because in the morning and in the evening, if you have a bigger PV, panel, you can get more sun energy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to be careful with the PV selections.
So
because we have a voltage range. We have a voltage range. Like this one, we have 12 to 36.
36 volts.
Yeah, 36 volt. So if you connected some PV, like exceed this range, it can damage the MPPT inside. It can damage. So I recommend if you buy the solar generators, ensure you read this PV range. And if you have the conditions, ask your technician when you buy the solar panels to measure the wattage, to use a multimeter to measure the wattage. That is very important. I know even some
installers do that.
Yeah.
They make that kind of mistake.
Yeah, they make mistakes.
They just assume
even the label on the solar panel is not accurate. It's not accurate.
You check with the multimeter. And
yes, and also, you know, some people I know, they want to parallel some solar panels, right? They want to use two, right? So they say one is not charging fast. I have 150, 150 solar
panel. Can I combine them together?
Can I combine them together? Yes, but do use them in parallel. Because parallel, it means the voltage doesn't change. Stay the same. The current will be increased. Yes. So you parallel them, you measure the voltage again, still within this range, it's safe. Then it's safe.
Okay.